Hey guys, and welcome back to another cosplay, well, actually I guess this isn't a cosplay work in progress video. This is more of a cosplay story time video. One might take a while. Anyways, so today I'm doing a different kind of video that I've never really done on my channel before. I'm going to do a story time video. I was wanting to just tell a couple stories about some like con horror stories, or like a couple of like cosplay contest judging stories or whatever. So let's start with one that was kind of gross. So not the last con that I went to, but the one before that. I was at a convention and I had my boyfriend there with me at my booth, you know, because I need somebody there to watch my booth whenever I go and do the cosplay contest, things like that. Anyways, he was there at my booth. While he's watching my booth, this guy and his girlfriend walks by, and he kind of sees my boyfriend, he kind of sees the guy notice my booth, and then the girlfriend notices the boyfriend noticing my booth. And then my boyfriend said that she said something to him, and then the boyfriend proceeded to walk over to the booth where my boyfriend was sitting, where I wasn't, because I was off judging the cosplay contest, right? And he whispers, but it wasn't one of those whispers like I don't want anybody to hear me. It was like those I want the person that I'm talking about to hear me whisper. And he leans over and he tells my boyfriend, he says, "My girlfriend says that I'm not allowed to follow this bitch." Calls me a bitch. This guy calls me a bitch. He says my girlfriend's not allowed, doesn't let me follow this bitch on Instagram or something like that. What the heck? What the heck? Like, what? I mean, I can't, you know, you can't really say like I'm the nicest person in the whole world, but I'm not really like a mean person, you know what I mean? So it was just so mind-blowing that somebody would be so hateful to just like walk up and call someone else a bitch. My boyfriend thinks that he might have been calling his girlfriend a bitch because my boyfriend thinks that he didn't quite hear it right. I don't know, but either way, that's fucked up, dude. Real fucked up. Yeah. I don't know, I haven't been able to let that one go because it's like, what are you doing here? What is this relationship? So you're either calling a random girl a bitch because your girlfriend doesn't like her because you were probably doing weird things to my pictures, or you're willing to call your girlfriend a bitch, which just is not okay. That's not okay. What's another good story? My second story, oh, so thirsty. Anyways, my second story is gonna be from Wizard World Tulsa in 2019. So 2019 Wizard World Tulsa, I got to be a cosplay judge. Oh my God, huge opportunity for me. I was so excited. And even more so getting to be a guest there, I got to judge the adult cosplay contest. Yes, me. I got to judge the adult cosplay contest. Huge, ecstatic. This was great. This is the like furthest in my career that I had gone so far. You know what I mean? Huge opportunity for me. I was so happy, and I was there with my good friends. It's kind of sad because my friend Kairos Cosplay wasn't technically a guest, but she still had her cosplay booth set up. Her and her husband are like a team duo. He does his 3D printing stuff and brings it to cons, and she does cosplay too. She's one of my best cosplay friends. And so most of the time they'll set up their booths right next to each other. So she kind of had her own little side table just like on the down low. She wasn't a guest cosplayer like on the list, but she was a guest cosplayer. You know what I mean? Anyways, no, it was a great convention. A lot of my good friends were there. Anyway, so we're judging the cosplay contest, and these are some of the most immaculate cosplays. Oh my goodness. Wizard World Tulsa is one of the bigger cons that comes through Oklahoma in this area. So it was one of the ones that if you're a cosplayer and you're out here to win cosplay awards, you're going to Wizard World Tulsa. So huge, like winged cosplay. A girl who won last year, I think it was I don't remember what it was, but she had like huge wings and like rhinestoning throughout her costume. Just mwah, 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 mwah. Like how do you do all that? Amazing. Anyways, so I'm judging this cosplay contest, and this girl walks on. I don't want to say what her costume was because I don't want to out her in any way. She was cosplaying a character who had a gun that was very intricate, and it would be very difficult to make. And in this cosplay contest, they didn't have pre-judging or anything like that. So we had to sit there and look at their costumes as they were walking across the stage, and we asked them a question while they were on stage. And I was looking at her prop, and I'm like, wow, that is immaculate. That's so amazing. Common cosplay contest rules are you have to cover your swimsuit area, you have to have had made at least 70% of your costume, right? And this girl, her costume was a bodysuit cosplay. Now, bodysuit cosplay, totally valid. And if you want to enter your cosplay contest in a bodysuit cosplay, you have to make everything else. Like, besides cobbling the shoes and like threading your own wig, you have to make everything, or it can't be 75% because from the neck down, you're in a bodysuit that was pre-printed, right? Anyways, this girl, she was in a bodysuit cosplay, but she also had this awesome prop and a pretty good wig. So me being the prop nerd that I am, I was like, oh my goodness, did you make this weapon? And she told me, yes, she made it completely from scratch. And I was like, mind blown. I was like, I'm gonna go find this girl after the competition. We are gonna add each other. We are gonna be best friends, because she was cosplaying from a video game that I really like to play. Oh God, that's gonna give it away. Anyways, she was cosplaying from a thing that I cosplay a lot of characters from. And I was like, oh, we can be friends. Let's be friends. But then one of my friends from Divine Creations Cosplay, she leaned over to me and she goes, she didn't make that gun. And I was like, oh, no, come on, man. You can't, she didn't lie to me. What? She wouldn't lie to me, right? She wouldn't lie. She wouldn't lie. And my friend, she was like, I'm almost positive she didn't make that gun. It's too perfect. So I was like, okay, yeah, you might be right. So I make a little note on her little section for the thingy. And so once that everybody has already walked across the stage, and me and the judges are going to go back into another room and just compare our scorecards to figure out placements and stuff, I can't get it out of my head. I cannot get it out of my head if this is a real prop or not, because I really want to give this girl the benefit of the doubt. I want to know, or I wanted her to have made that prop, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I have to find out. So all of the cosplayers are lined up at the back of the ballroom, just sitting there waiting. And I see her in the line. While everybody else goes into the liberation room, I break from the line and I go up to her. And I say, can I please see your prop just a little bit closer? And before she even handed it to me, before it even got in my hands, before it even got in my hands, I saw a Nerf logo. A Nerf logo, like etched into the side, how they do it. She didn't even sand the Nerf logo off. Like, sorry, there's kids outside. She didn't even sand the Nerf logo off, like with a Dremel or something. Like, what? What? How dare you get up on the stage at one of the biggest cosplay contests in our area and lie and think that you're going to get away with lying. Ugh. From this day, I always trust everything that Allison tells me about cosplay. She's the girl from Divine Creations, because she clocked that so quickly, and I was fooled. I was fooled. She was under the stage lights, and I didn't get a close look at it until I actually got up there. But that girl had me convinced that she made that prop, because I truly wanted to believe that she was great. You know what I mean? And I was so ready. I was like, yes, she's at least getting placed. Like, she's third place. That gun is so immaculate. And wow. Like, how would she sculpt that out of foam without hours and hours of work? It was just so shocking to me whenever she was like, whenever she was handing it to me, and like there on the hilt, it was like Nerf. Woo! Turns out this time it was Nerf and nothing, because she got no awards for that. Oh man, I can't let that one go. Now to this day, I look at the hilts of weapons, because I do it all the time. I take Nerf guns and I turn them into props, but I don't take those props and put them into cosplay contests like I made them. I make my props and put those into cosplay contests. But sometimes these guns are just too immaculate. And if I can find a Fortnite gun that I can take some pieces off of and repaint, and it's the gun, and it cost me $18 and a couple hours of man labor, whatever cosplay hours, I'm gonna do that because that's so cheap. Anyways, I think that's about all the time that I have for stories today. If you liked this different kind of video, go ahead and tell me. You can leave a comment down below. If you liked what I had to say, go ahead and leave a like. And if you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe so you can see me next time. Bye!